Okay.
All right. Our favourite dark, cavernous videoing room. No, we're at the 4th Golden Plains Festival and backstage with Tame Impala. We have Dominic, Nick, Kevin and Jay. Excellent. And now you guys have actually played at this venue before. Was that from Meredith?
Yeah, last year.
Not last year, the year before.
Year before.
So
really?
is it nice to be back?
It's really cool because Meredith we played at, we had to do a show that night in Sydney. So we pretty much drove back to Melbourne, flew to Sydney straight after we played. And it was really bad
weather. We were really upset about it. We argued with our manager because we just finished touring with MGMT. And they were our good friends and they played that year and we wanted to just have final
and hang out.
Buddy drinks.
We were plotting to, when we got to Sydney to play this like showcase show or something, we were going to just make noise for 45 minutes in protest of having...
as well, and we were like, NME.
Yeah, we were going to just...
NME are making us leave Meredith. Bastard.
And we've been spending the morning, traipsing around in the mud with no shoes. And then we got wrenched out and had to go back to the site.
Well, the mud's come back for you.
Yeah.
Recreate it. And you're actually getting to stay and hang out. That's great. They're very pleased to be having you back here at Golden Plains. And I noticed, I've kind of heard of you. I sort of live in my own little world really, but Tame Impala is a name that's, it's reached me. So has are you getting a bit of hype? Is it worrying you? Is it irritating you? Do you like it, being known? Is it nice?
I'm not known. I'm not in any of the photos. So this is like the first interview I've done.
Well, let's talk about you then. What's your role in the band?
I'm second guitarist, friend of Kevin's, who likes playing his songs.
Yeah, he's not our friend. He's just Kevin's friend.
Kevin's friend. He's just tolerating him.
We're put up with him.
Yeah. And do you go this is sort of formed out of the? Well, not really. They go back to a band called the DD Dums, if I understand correctly.
Yeah.
These two guys, and it was like 3-piece, but there was 2 guitarists. They played guitar and there was another drummer.
And they had band, is that right?
It kind of started out that way, yeah. I was with this other guy, and we just played kind of fun, riff-based, but also kind of fruity jazz things, and essentially it's a completely different band to what's going on now, completely. It was just that that's where it sort of started, I guess. That was when one of the first songs we play now was written, but it's kind of hard to explain, because we have so many bands around, with all of us, that everything kind of molds into one. Doesn't feel like that's when it started at all. It just, because we all just constantly make music and noise that,
It doesn't start and finish in that.
Yeah.
But that's where the whole that's where me and Kev met when he played DD Dums, and we were in a band competition battling each other. And then
What city is this in? Sorry,
Perth.
This is back in Perth. Okay.
And then we made friends and moved in together, and all these buggers came along, and other people, and a silly amount of bands sprouted from it.
And you still
Illogical.
based back in Perth? We talked to Super Wild Horses earlier on, and they're originally from Perth too, and they were saying that the Perth people are very outdoorsy. Do you find that over there? You sort of tend to be out and about more so than...
Beaches are very nice over there, unlike Melbourne.
No, Cottesloe, it's like a postcard, isn't it? It's just...
Yeah, Cod's kind of crap.
Oh really? That's not even the nicest one.
Fremont is the best place to live, with the same. All the coolest places. Tom lives in Freo now. We want to live in Freo, Nick's parents live in Freo.
I was in Perth for 2 weeks and went to Fremantle on the last day and went,
It's just the most laid back, nice pubs, food, beaches.
So I suppose the life with the band, you're playing that guitar, is that what you play on stage?
I play drums in this band.
Yeah.
Like we see, like me and Nick have a band where we play guitar and Kevin plays drums. And in Tame Impala, we all kind of do everything.
It's
Like,
kind
this
of
is
like
kind of his band.
we have about lots of people. And we have lots of bands within those people. Except they're not really bands, they're just like groups of
Like projects.
noises.
It's just
yeah.
who decides to be it's like who's gonna be the main, who's gonna write the songs and stuff, and then the same people end up being like the backing band, so it's just the same band,
We don't want to make
except
any
with
friends
different
and
songwriters.
Like Tame Impala is just one little slither of all the like worms of music that we make with ourselves. And like Tame Impala is not in any way like the most important. In fact, it's probably like the least spoken about, and sort of like, you know, we all just sit around and bum around and talk about like various side projects. And Tame Impala is just the one that like it's kind of like a joke because it's the one that like got a record deal.
Yeah.
It's like the pop one.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
We're
And, you know-
we're the sellouts. But we're also not. Because we're in our hell. We're in our own hell credible bands. We're just like, so,
You use its popularity to fund maybe some like avant jazz projects.
Yeah.
So are you like fully committed to Tame Impala? You
Yeah,
wanna see
yeah.
where it
Oh,
can
we're
go
like,
and-
Fuck yeah, it's so,
Yeah.
it's so cool.
Tame Impala's
So
the band that's probably
rewarding.
out of all the bands gotten the best at what it's doing, and
Kev writes
the best songs, you know, and we love like pop music anyway more than anything. Even though we're not just playing straight up.
But you think that's what characterises Tame Impala as opposed to the other bands? It's more pop.
More melody based.
Not really,
No,
actually.
the other bands are like Prince.
I don't think so. If I'm understanding correctly, it's really your band and your song.
Yeah, like Pond is another band we have, and it's this guy and this guy, and they're the sort of the two towers of Pond. And
He
like
plays
Tame
drums.
Impala is like my thing. I'm
And you
their
play the
live
drums.
drummer. I was kind of like out of
He's
the
our
Pond
bitch.
scene for a while, but now I'm their like hired goon. I just sit behind the drums and bash away.
Just do marker and time as well.
Yeah, how many minutes?
A couple more minutes.
Excellent, couple of minutes. Well, let's talk about the records because you've gone a full length record and it's done incredibly well. It's got you got yourself signed to Modular and everything.
Yeah.
So do you really feel that record is something that you're really proud of? Did it sound the way you wanted it to sound, or?
Yeah. It was just an EP. Like it was 5
Well,
songs.
this is the Antares one that gets the
Do you
name
want me
wrong
to set up
because
the
it's the
drums
touring
before?
of.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
actually
Thanks, mate.
subtitled, right?
Yeah, I mean, the idea of that release being like a thing that's like a package is kind of weird anyway because it was just a selection of songs from 25 or something. They're all like they're all meant to be demos. They weren't meant to be final recordings. Just like things I did for the hell of it. And so yeah, like some of those songs were done 4 or 5 years before other ones on the EP. So they're just
I'm
yeah.
guessing, are you going to do an album for Modular? Is that the
Yeah,
plan?
we've finished it, but it's gonna come out soon, hopefully,
Was that a
sometime.
good experience recording the record?
Yeah, it was weird because it was the first time I've actually been involved in something from start to finish, and like, you know, with the end product in sight, not just doing something for the fun of it. So, you know, like it was definitely more of a case of considering the listener and like considering people that are gonna hear it and people that are gonna be expecting it. And
Thinking of the record like it's a product. It's gonna go
yeah,
out
exactly.
and
It was
come by.
a different way of viewing it.
Great, and you're playing your set. Is it mostly new songs or is it a lot of older things? Or is
We'd
it...
love to play mostly new songs, but I like to please people that come to watch us, so we play.
Oh, well, I'm sure they'll enjoy it heaps. Thanks very much. We've been talking to Tame Impala backstage at Golden Plains. Woohoo!
Thank you.
Thanks for that. That was fun.